Welcome back to this next episode of this training, where I'm going to complete the interface of our Illustrator. Now, in our last video, I've already explained everything you need to know here. So now let's create a new document. I've already named the document Flyer Design. I'll click on OK. Now, as it is now, I just input any size. Okay, just let me create another document. Sorry, let me create another document. Let me close this. You come to File here. Come to File here. Click on New. Name this document, which is Flyer. Sorry, Flyer Design. Leave this one as custom. Now let's make use of 1000. Let's make use of 1000 by 1000 pixel. Don't worry, as we continue this training, I'm going to show you how to get your size for every design. Yes, how to get your size for every design. You click on, just leave all this. As you can see, the orientation has been set itself. Like I said, it depends on what you input here. Whatever you input here, the orientation will change. It depends on what you put here. So now it works with this. Now let's just click on OK. Now this is our page here. Yes, this is our new document page here. As you can see, this page looks like it has a background. No, it doesn't have a background. In Adobe Illustrator, any new document created doesn't have a background. So as you can see, if I click on it, nothing is here. It does not have a background. Now let's assume we want to put a text here. We want to put a text here. Now this is our pick tool, which is our selection tool. The work of this selection tool is just to drag our designs. Don't worry, as we proceed in this training, you're going to understand all these tools here. Now let's assume we want to input text here. Like I said, I'm going to touch the relevant ones that you will need for now. As we now proceed in this training, we are going to touch all the tools here. But for this video, I'm going to show you the important ones that you need to know. So now, let's add text. This is the text tool here, which is a type tool. Now, if you want to add text, all you just need to do is to click on this. Now, after you click on this, as you can see, it has highlighted. It has highlighted the text too. So if it has highlighted the text too, all you just need to do is to take this thing to wherever you want to put that text. Just take it to where, if you want to put it at this down, take it there and click on that place. But I want to put the text here. I'll just click on it like this. Yes, I'll just right click. As you can see, the text tool, which is a type tool, has dropped on my new document. Now let's just type anything. Welcome to gracious concept. Yes, as you can see, I've already typed welcome to gracious concept. Like I said the other time, that the work of our selection tool is to move our file in this document. Now if I want to, as you can see, I don't have control of this text that I type here. I don't have control of it. So what I need to do is to go back to our selection tool and click on the selection tool. As you can see, this thing is still on the text tool. Come back to our selection tool. click on the right click on the selection tool. Have you seen it? You can now be able to move the text around. You can be able to move the text around. Just hold down your right click and move it around. Now the next thing is to increase the size of this font, of this text, sorry. Increase the size of this text. As you can see, the size of this text is very small. Now, for you to increase the size of this text, there is something we call the formatting text, which is the text formatting. Yes, the text formatting. As you can see up here, these are the text formatting. Yes, these are the text formatting. Now, this is our text. We want to increase it. You will come over here, the font size. Have you seen it? Come over here, click on it. You can increase it manually, but if you want to select it, the font size, just click on this drop down. You can then select it here. As you can see, it is on 72. You can select it. It ends at 72. Now, if you want to increase the size of this text, you want it to be bigger than this, all you just need to do, and it stops here at 72. All you just need to do is to click on this font size inside this number here. Just edit this one, which is backspace, and input the size you wish. Let me input 120 and click on enter. Have you seen it? It now look bigger. Yes, now look bigger. So now, for me to go back to the previous work, which is the previous design, this thing is on 72. For me to go to that previous design, all I need to do is to do what? Control Z. Control Z. Control what? Control Z. Have you seen it? Control Z to your previous design. Now we have something like, we have this other thing, which is the paragraph. If you want it to be centralized, if you want it to be justified, if you want it to be how you want the paragraph to be, this is where to do it. Now it is on this align left. The paragraph is on align left. So if I want to put it should be align at the center, I'll click on align at the center. Have you seen it? It has align at the center. If I want you to align at the right hand side, I'll click on this. Have you seen it? So, but let's leave it as align at the center. We click on this. Now it is now align on the center. Now another way to increase the size of this text is to hold down your shift key. Hold down your shift key, come to this edge and right click and drag it. Have you seen it? So you can increase it through this process as well. So I have shown you two different ways to increase the font, three different ways to increase your text. The first one is to come here and increase it manually. The second one is to come to this drop down and increase it. The third one is you can type whatever size you want it to be. The fourth one is to hold down your shift key and drag it. So now, as you can see, this document doesn't have a background. Now let's assume we want to give this document a background. Let's assume we want to give this document a background. All we just need to do is to come over to this rectangle tool. Have you seen it? Come over to this rectangle tool. Right click on the rectangle tool. Right click on the rectangle tool. As you can see, it has it has reflect that you have already clicked on the rectangle tool. Now we want to give this document a background. All you just need to do is to come over here and right click on your mouse and drag it down. Right click on your mouse and drag it down. So after you drag it down, as you can see, we have the black background. We have the black background. The black background. Don't forget that whatever thing that you are doing here, after you have made use of the tool, you have to go back to your what? Your selection tool, so that to do your editing here. Now all I need to do is to click on my selection tool. I'll click on my selection tool. As you can see, it has select this document. Sorry, it has selected this background. Now if I want to change this background, all I need to do is to come to my color here. I can change my background here. I can change it to any kind of color I want. You can change it. All you just need to do is to walk through all these colors and your design will come out good. Now, did you notice something? As you can see, my text, which is welcome to Gracious Concept, is I can't find it anymore. Where did you think the text go to? Where did you think the text go to? Don't worry. Like I said, I'm going to show you step by step on how to use this software. So please pay more attention to this video and make sure you don't skip any of my video. Now, all you just need to do for you to make that text visible, don't forget before we select, don't forget that we select this rectangle to draw this background here. So all you just need to do is right click on this background that you are seeing here. Right click on it and go to arrange and come to send to back. It means you want to send this background to back. You click send to back. Can you see it? Our welcome to Gracious Concept is now visible. So what it means is that this background, as we select this rectangle tool, the background we put on this document is on the file, is on this text here. That is why the text could not show in the first place. So if you come through that kind of things, all you just need to do is to right click on it, go to the arrange and send it to back. Yes. So now the next thing that I'm going to show you is, as you can see, let me change this color. Click on this text and come here, change the color. You can change it to any design. You can leave it to white, you can change it to black, change it to anything, but let me leave it to white. Now the next thing I want to show you is how to change the font type. How to change the font of this text. Yes, how to change the font of this text from our text formatting. You come over here, you click on this drop down, click on this drop down. As you can see different kind of fonts here. Don't worry if the fonts you see here, if you are not okay with the fonts you see here, as this training proceeds, I'm going to show you how to download and install fonts on your Adobe Illustrator. Now we can just select any font here and select this. You can just walk through the font and select any kind of font. I just want it to be simple. Yes, I just want it to be simple. Yes, let me reduce the size of this. You can come here and reduce the size of the font. You can come here and reduce the size of the font. Now, with this little design, I have already shown you how to write your text, how to change your background, how to put your background, how to work on the paragraph using the text formatting side, how to increase your font. So now, as we continue in this training, I'm going to show you how to make use of all these designs, all these tools that you are seeing here. I'm going to show you how to make use of this magic wand tools, how to make use of pen tool, how to make use of line segment tool, this pen brush, block brush, how to make use of rotate tool, how to make use of width tool, how to make use of shape builder, how to make use of mesh tool, eyedropper tool, symbol sprayer tool, airbrush tool, ant tool, this fill, and how to make use of this color and the rest. So I want you to pay more attention to this class so that you'll be able to know everything that I'm going to show you in this training. So these are just the basic one that you need to know to get started. Yes. Now let's move to how to save our document. Yes. Let's move to how to save our document. Now the first thing to do, like I told you in our first video, that you will come to our file, because here is where you can save your document. Yes. If you want to save your document, you just need to come to file. Now in this file we have our save as, we have our save as template, we have our save for web, we have our export and the rest. Now this document, you will save it as an AI format, which is Adobe Illustrator format. Now the reason why we are going to save this as an AI format is because probably we have anything to amend. Yes, probably we have anything to amend in the design, or we have something to add to it. All we just need to do is to come back to our AI format and click and open it. But if you only save this design here as what? As a JPEG file, if you save it only for web, whenever you want to do any editing, you won't be able to do the editing again. So the best way to save your design, first of all, save it as an AI file. Now in this process, I'm going to save this design as an AI file. I'm also going to save it as a PNG file, and I'll also save it as a JPEG file. Now what do I mean by PNG file? Now PNG file is PNG file is file that does not have a background. Yes, an image that does not have a background. Now let's change this our color. Let me change this our color to black. Let's change this to black. We can change this to blue. Yeah, let's change our color to blue. Now I'm going to save this design as a AI format. We save it as a PNG format and as a JPEG format. The PNG format is the image that does not have a background. The JPEG format is our normal picture, which is the image. It has a background. The AI format is the format that you will use whenever you want to log, probably whenever you want to make some addition on it, probably you want to add another thing to it. All you just need to do is to come to your AI format and click on it and open it so that you can do whatever design you want to do on it. Now let's go to our file. Let's save it as a AI format. Click on save. Now if you click on save, it will not take you to where you will save it. Yes, as you can see, this is it. As you can see it here, save as type Adobe Illustrator, which was AI format. Now let me save it on my desktop, flyer design. All I need to do is to click on save. So after you click on save, it will now bring up something here. Yes, let's click on OK. Now this document has been saved as AI format. Now the next thing, okay, still saving. Now it has successfully been saved as an AI format. Now the next thing that we are going to do is we want to save this image as a JPEG format. All we just need to do is to come to File here, come to Save for Web. Yes, you know, I told you in our last video that web is probably you want to upload this on internet, or you want to upload this on social media. This is a flyer and you want to upload it on the social media. All you just need to do is to come to your file and click on Save for Web. Click on Save for Web. So after you click on Save for Web, it will not take you to where to set the image size and the rest. Don't worry, it's going to display here. Let's wait for it. Have you seen it? This is our design. So you now come to this place. Now, sometimes this name here can be on a PNG. It can be on a PNG. It can also be on this GIF. Yes, sometimes it can be on GIF. Yes, sometimes it can be on the GIF. And you know what a GIF means? Yeah, sometimes it can be on our GIF web palette. Now this GIF is just a motion image. I hope an emotion image. That is just a GIF. It's just a motion image. But we want to save this file as a JPEG file. Our JPEG file is just a picture. The JPEG file is a picture. You come down to our JPEG. As you can see here, click on JPEG I. Click on JPEG I. Now you can now come down. We have already set the size of this image. You can now come down to click on what? Save. And after you click on save, it will ask you to put the file name. Yes. Let me save it on my desktop. Put the file name, flyer design. As you can see, save as type, image only. You now click on save. Automatically, this design has been saved as a JPEG file. Now, the next thing I want to show you is how to save this file as a PNG format. In a PNG format, like I said, a PNG format is an image that does not have a background. So first thing we are going to do is, select this background, click on make sure that your mouse is on this selection tool. Make sure you click on this selection tool and click on this background, and on your keyboard click on delete. On your keyboard press delete. As you can see, the background is off. Now we now come to our file here, go to our save for web, and here we will now change the present to PNG. It's on JPEG. If you save it like this, it will have a background. Yes, if you save it like this, it will still have a background. But for us to remove this background, you will see now that this background will be removed. You now come to our PNG 24. Have you seen it? The background has been removed. PNG 24. The font size, the image size has already been set. Just come here, click on save. So our desktop, we now click on save. Now let's go and check our file that we just saved. Now this is our flyer, which is the image. This is the flyer design for the AI format, in case you want to do any editing on it. This is the image that does not have a background. Let me show you. Yes, have you seen it? As you can see, the image does not have a background. So now I'm going to end the video here. Please make sure you watch the video, the step I took in this video, understand everything, and work around the text, work around the fonts, work around the shape and the rest. Now I'm going to end the video. Wait, if you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, do that now. I mean, do that now. So thank you for your time. I will see you in the next video.